Hello children, welcome to your maths class. So in today's class we are going to revise what is coming in our UT3. So this is your maths book. Let's look at the syllabus first. In your unit 3 examination, these chapters are coming. Chapter number 7 decimals, 8 introduction to negative numbers, 10 perimeter and area, 11 metric system, 12 time and money, 14 data handling. Let's revise them. So chapter number 7 decimals, we have learned the fractions which has the denominator at 10, 100, 1000. They are all termed as decimal fractions and they can be written as decimals. So it's a part of a whole. Like fraction is a part of a whole, decimal is also part of a whole. What is very important in this chapter is the place value chart of decimal numbers. So this is very common to you, ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000 and so on, right? After this we have a decimal in between, and after the decimal on the right hand side we have decimal part, that is 10th place, 100th place, 1000th place. As we know, the value of tens is 10. Whatever the digit is, whatever the digit falls on tens place is multiplied by 10. That is, here it is 6, it will be 60. Similarly, 10th place, whatever digit is on the 10th place, it will be divided by 10. 100th place divided by 100, 1000th place divided by 1000. For example, 3 is not 3, it is 3 by 1000. Okay, so now students, after that we have learned how to write the decimal numbers in words and what are the integral part, decimal part. The part which is before the decimal is an integral part, after the decimal is decimal part. And we have also learned how to write or convert the given fractions into decimal. We write if I just take the example of 132 upon 1000, we write the numerator. What is it? 132. Write the numerator, count the number of zeros in the denominator. 3 are there. Start counting from the right hand side, 1, 2, 3, and then put a point. Before the point, something should be there. If nothing is there, you can put a 0. So this is the decimal number of this fraction. Similarly, a decimal is given and we have to write in fraction. A fraction is given, write in decimal. Okay, vice versa questions were there. If 0.76 has to be converted into fraction, then write the number without the decimal. So the number is 76, that will form your numerator. And how many decimal parts are there? So count after decimal 1, 2. There will be 2 zeros in the denominator starting with 1. So 76 by 100 is the fraction of this given decimal part. Similarly, we have given an expanded form of decimal number and we have to write the short form. After that, we have learned how to compare and arrange the numbers. Comparison takes place when we have a like decimal. Like decimal means count the decimal parts. Here 3 decimal parts are there and here 2. So we have to make them to the maximum, that is 3. We will just place a 0 at the back side so as to make the number of decimal part to 3. Now they are equal. Just compare the integral part 0, 0, they are both are equal. Now compare the decimal part 008, that is 8, and this is 140. 140 is greater, so we will put the sign this way. Okay, if you understood how to compare the numbers, which one is bigger, which one is smaller, then it is easy for you to arrange in smaller to bigger or bigger to smaller, that is ascending descending order. Now moving further, we have addition and subtraction. The basic thing in addition and subtraction is whatever the numbers are, the decimal should be placed before decimal. Okay, and then it will be easy for you to add and subtract. In subtraction, keep one thing in your mind: whenever from word comes in subtraction, the second number will be the first number. So the bigger number will comes always up in the subtraction. We have multiplication of decimal numbers also. What we have to do, we just forget about the decimals. For example, if any of the decimal number is multiplied by 10, 100 or 1000, the decimal in the decimal number will move to the right hand side that number of zeros. So if 1 0 is there, the decimal will move to the right hand side 1 digit. So and the answer will be 227.5. Okay, when we have a number for production, when decimal is multiplied to any number, unless it is 0, it is 10 or 100, right? What are we going to do? We are going to forget about the decimal. Just multiply 467 and 18. And then when you will get the product, you will put the decimal before 3 digits. How many decimal part are there? 3 decimal part are there. So you will count from the right hand side 1, 2, 3 and put the decimal. For your practice, students, review exercises and progress worksheet should be practiced by you. Next chapter is chapter number 8, Introduction to Negative Numbers. One thing has to be keep in mind. there is a number line which has more both negative numbers and positive numbers. Positive numbers on the right hand side, the middle part is 0. On the left hand side comes negative numbers. My dear children, whenever you will go to the right hand side of the number line, you will always get a bigger number, and when you will move to the negative numbers, that means the left side, you will get the smaller number. Remember that -3 is bigger than -7 in the negative numbers, because -3 is on the right hand side of the -7. So whichever number lies on the right hand side, that is bigger, left hand side it is smaller. We have some questions for addition and subtraction also. Keep one thing in mind. Whenever a question is given to you, first of all remove the bracket. Okay, if there here only one bracket is there, so -16 will be -16 plus 5 will be there. Now both the number has different sign. One is minus, another is plus. What to do? You have to apply that formula. When we have two similar sign, the result sign is plus. For example, minus is plus. When we have two opposite sign, then the result sign will be minus. Okay, so you keep in mind and apply that. For example, plus minus is minus. So the here 24 minus 9. Finally, we have to subtract. Here minus 16 plus 5. We will not do plus minus is minus, 16 minus 5. No, 16 minus 5 will go in our mind. 16 minus 5 will be 11, and the bigger number will have its sign. Bigger number is 16. So the answer is minus 15. After that, we have chapter number 10, perimeter and area. The formulas are clearly mentioned inside the pink color box. Perimeter of figure is given. Any figure which is not known to you, you have to add the sum of, add the sides. You will get the answer. And then again we have many pink boxes. Perimeter of a rectangle is 2 into length plus breadth. Then perimeter of square is 4 into side. Side of a square is equal to, if side is given, if perimeter is given to you, you have to find the side. Then you will divide the perimeter by 4 to get the side of a square. Then perimeter of a triangle is 3 sides a triangle has. You will add all the 3 sides. Okay. Then comes the area. Area of rectangle is length into breadth. Okay. And if you want to find the length or the breadth, you will divide the area by the next side, that is breadth or length. Then we have area of square, side into side. Chapter number 11, metric system, is based on the length, weight and capacity. Length means lambai, weight means किसी का वजन, and capacity means whatever is related to your liquid, your oil, water, juice, right, petrol. So now students, you must remember these things. This table is very important for this chapter. First of all, you should know what is the standard unit of length, that is meter. Standard unit of weight is gram. Standard unit of capacity is liter. And you must also know that the units which are on the right hand side of meter or the standard unit, that is smaller units. On the left hand side of the standard unit is your larger units. What are the larger units? You need to remember the middle part is your standard unit, then comes deca, hecto, kilo. All these three are greater than meter. And on the right hand side we have deci, centi, milli. In every unit we have them, right? So you must remember this. Now two things need to be remembered by you. Whenever a smaller unit has to be converted into a bigger unit, a smaller unit converted into a bigger unit, then you are supposed to divide. Whenever a bigger unit is converted into a smaller unit, then you have to multiply. Each distance, the two units has the distance of 10. मतलब मीटर से डेकामीटर का जो दूरी है वो 10 है. डेकामीटर से हेक्टोमीटर 10. So मीटर से हेक्टोमीटर कितना होगा? 10 into 10, that is 100. 10 into 10 into 10, that is 1000. मीटर और किलोमीटर में जो डिस्टेंस है, दूरी है, वो 1000 की है. अगर मीटर को किलोमीटर में कन्वर्ट होना है तो डिवाइड करना पड़ेगा 1000 से. किलोमीटर को मीटर में कन्वर्ट करना है तो मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा 1000 से. तो ये याद आपको. बेस्ड ऑन देम, whenever we have to add or subtract, first we have to write in decimal form and then we have to add. So decimal form में आपको क्या करना पड़ता है? You have to divide or multiply, and then अगर divide है, it will be a form of expanded form of decimal number. If I take an example, first we have to write the decimal form. See, my dear children, every length, here it is capacity, every capacity greatest unit will be written as decimal form. यहाँ पे जो सबसे बड़ा है, that is liter. So हमें इन पूरे को जो rest of the units है उसको वो liter में convert करना है. Now look here, deciliter, centiliter, milliliter, all these three are smaller than liter. Liter और deciliter में क्या difference है? 10 का. So 6 will be divided by 10. लीटर एंड सेंटीलीटर में क्या डिफरेंस है? 100 का. सो 8 सेंटीलीटर को कन्वर्ट करने के लिए हम डिवाइड बाय 100 करेंगे. और 1 मिलीलीटर का डिस्टेंस होता है 1000 का. सो 1 विल बी डिवाइडेड बाय 1000. नाउ इफ यू लुक हियर यू विल ऑब्जर्व इट एज अ एक्सपेंडेड फॉर्म ऑफ डेसिमल फॉर्म. सो यहाँ पे क्या होगा आपका 5, ये दिस इज 6 इज ऑन द 10th प्लेस, 8 is on the 100 place, 1 is on the 1000 place. So 5.681 liter will be your capacity here. Then we have chapter number 12, time and money, where we are talking about time. 3 units are there, hours, minutes and seconds. हम किस तरीके से यहाँ पे डिवाइड करते हैं माय डियर चिल्ड्रन. आपको ये पता होना चाहिए कि 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. तो कभी जब हम एडिशन या सब्ट्रैक्शन करते हैं हमारे पास ज़्यादा नहीं होता है, कभी हम बोरोइंग लेते हैं तो यहाँ पे एट अ टाइम आपको 60 ही मिलेगा. आपको यहाँ पे 1 नहीं मिलता है, यहाँ पे 60 मिलता है. ठीक है. अगर आपके पास सेकेंड्स छोटा है, जैसे 15 सेकेंड्स है, 29 को नहीं सब्ट्रैक्ट कर सकता तो 15 सेकेंड्स को 1 मिनट से 60 सेकेंड्स मिल जाएंगे. 1 minute equals to 60 seconds. 60 प्लस 15 आप करेंगे यहाँ पे हो जाएगा 75 में से 29 माइनस करेंगे. इस तरीके से आप कर. मनी में 1 रुपीज इक्वल्स टू 100 पैसे. जब हम रुपीज को पैसे में कन्वर्ट करते हैं वी मल्टीप्लाई द नंबर बाय 100 एंड इन इजी टर्म वी जस्ट रिमूव द डेसिमल. सो 2650 विल बी द पैसा, right? And my dear children, when paise are given to you and you have to convert into rupees, you just divide it by 100 or you just count 2 from the right hand side and put the decimal. Now the last chapter, that is data handling. In data handling it may be asked to draw the pictograph, telemarks and bar graph. ये तीनों चीजें आपको बनाने के लिए आ सकती है, right? Which is clearly mentioned through the examples. And my dear children, it may be asked कि आपको बार ग्राफ दे रखा है, आपको पाई चार्ट दे रखा है एंड लाइन ग्राफ दे रखा है एंड यू हैव टू आंसर द क्वेश्चंस बेस्ड ऑन दोज ग्राफ्स. सो दिस इज व्हाट योर रिवीजन. प्रैक्टिस वेल, हैव अ रिटन प्रैक्टिस एंड यू मे यूज द क्वेश्चंस व्हिच आर गिवन इन प्रोग्रेस वर्कशीट and your review exercises. Very important good questions are given to you. So have a nice day, keep on practice. God bless you.